Elena wants to know, what would you say is the most important question to ask in a Scrum Master interview as a recruiter, and as the applicant to the recruiter?
That's hard.
If I'm interviewing a Scrum Master, what would I ask? It's a good question. So a question that I like, I don't know if it's the best question. A question that I like is, what would you change in the Scrum Guide today?
Hmm.
And I think that could lead to a really good conversation. I think that's probably what I would ask. And when I'm the applicant to the recruiter, I would ask a question about the organization itself. Actually, the question I would ask is the management team on board with what you're asking me to do? So I find, actually, no, maybe a better question would be, who do I report to? Because if I don't report to someone high up enough, I probably won't have the authority to do what I need to do, and then I'll be miserable. So maybe that's where I would go. What do you think, Todd?
This is hard. I'm going to pass, Ryan. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
That's Elena. You stumped me, I think.
You got Todd. Yeah, the questions I would ask back would be all organizational based. Like, how are they set up? Do they utilize product owners? Are product owners empowered? I would just want to get a feel for the situation I'm walking into.
Or why the last person leave?
Yeah, why did the last person leave? And what we're doing there is just trying to figure out, Todd and I are old now, and we have fewer, we have limited time left here, and we're trying to figure out, are these the problems we want to spend our remaining years solving? Or are there different problems we'd rather work through? But it's a great question. Hopefully that helps. But I think the question I would ask a Scrum Master, I think Kyle Nicholas just became a member. Welcome. But I think the question I would ask would be around the Scrum Guide, just to kind of poke and prod at where they think there's deficiencies in the guide. And that could lead to a good conversation.